Nah, nigga, I can't take this shit. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm in my drawers, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You said Boruto trash? Suck my motherfucking dick, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Eat a dick, nigga. I don't even care. Boruto's lit. Ah!
All of these people, they down to rot. Look in my eyes. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So let's talk about Boruto episode 64 as a whole. Stay savage, your boy Shino Ventura, what's poppin'? Yes, nigga sitting here in the underwear. I don't give a damn, and I'm not going to sleep until I get this shit out. So, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least have it recorded, because this is pre-recorded as fuck, and I'm pretty sure everybody's awake right now, and I'm probably asleep or just laying in the bed on Twitter. But today we are here to talk about Boruto episode 84. In the beginning of the episode, we see Mitsuki and Sarada having a run-in. My boy Mitsuki wakes up like out of his little coma, you know, out of his stasis, you know what I'm saying? My boy jumps up ready to go. My boy about to dip, you know, worried about Boruto. That's how he is. Ever since we've known Mitsuki, he's been very, very protective of Boruto, and that's something I do like about him, because he do know how Boruto is. And the thing is, but Mitsuki being a synthetic human, you know, he's still trying to understand emotions, but it's also as if, you know, he's kind of like this guiding fairy, you know, like that fairy that's on his shoulder that got his back. Like if you're playing Zelda, you know how the fairies help you out and they kind of lead the way. It's kind of like Mitsuki tries to keep Boruto on the right path, or at least, you know, stay in his presence, you know, to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So we see Sarada and Mitsuki kind of having like a little conversation, because my boy Mitsuki was literally trying to run to Boruto's aid after having that flashback about him getting snatched up by Yorishiki and getting his Sage Mode chakra expelled from his body. We see my girl Sarada come in there, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, she's more concerned for Boruto. You know, she wanted to see if Mitsuki was alright, because, you know, his chakra got expelled from his body, and, you know, he's physically drained. You know, the man has no power right now. At that point, you know, everything was expelled from him but the little, like, remnants that remain that are basically trying to rekindle the rest of his body, you know? So Sarada, she came in there and she was looking real upset off the rip, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Boruto is going through some shit, and, you know, she might actually cry if something actually happens to Boruto, because, you know, if you think about it, you know, we're about to see that ship a little bit more. We're about to see that little connection between her and Boruto start to develop. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those creepy guys that try to ship little kids, because there's a bunch of you niggas out there that's always trying to ship kids together. I'd rather see, like, you know, the development of it and see how it progresses, but I ain't really trying to push them together. You know, if it happens, it happens for the story. I'm not trying to make up no weird ships or nothing like that, but we do see, like, in future manga chapters that, you know, is hinted at, and then even here, you know, we see the concern for Boruto. You see how much she cares for him. You know, you've seen that throughout the whole entire series. She had his back, you know. She's grown to actually enjoy his company and want him around, you know. From the beginning, she was more so annoyed with him, and now as they, like, develop, you can see that she clearly has a trust and a care for Boruto, you know, so she looking for his best interest, and she wishes him well to the best degree, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, as the episode go on, we start to see Momoshiki and the boy Naruto actually chilling in the cut, and there was more dialogue than what actually took place in the movie. We see him actually start to remember the things about Boruto. You know, he starts to correct his ways, he starts to correct his error and his problems where he messed up. You know, we're starting to see this Boruto and Naruto relationship that we originally wanted to see. This is the Naruto that we know and we love. If you guys look at how everything started to rekindle, you know, we starting to see the old Naruto reemerge. And what was really dope about it, Naruto was able to recognize all of his problems and all of his flaws and where he was wrong. You know, we see him go all the way back to the part where Boruto thought he had the Byakugan when he first discovered the Jogan. He was talking about how, you know, Boruto thought he was a liar, and he thought that his dad didn't trust him and shit like that. You know, he was like, I didn't really listen to him. I didn't listen to my son, you know, and it was really like, whoa, my boy, like, this shit nuts. Like, I'm really like, all right, I could feel this on so many emotional levels. And we see, like, you know, obviously Naruto and Boruto connection start to develop a little bit more. We see Momoshiki kind of pissed about, like, you know, not being able to extract the tail beast out of Naruto, and he said, I'm only halfway. Why is this time consuming? Why does this take so long? Why is this shit, like, you know, taking all day? Why am I having such a hard time taking your chakra? Why are your chakra reserves so massive? Like, what the fuck is going on? But he doesn't know that my nigga Naruto is almost the direct descendant of Kage Otsutsuki. He hasn't realized that he's fighting both of his, actually it would be like his great grandsons or great nephews or some shit, depending on what branch of family it is, because my boy Sasuke is the Indra while Naruto is the Ashura, which are Hagoromo's kids, aka Kaguya's son, related to Hamura, which is her other son, which is related to her and the Otsutsuki clan as a fucking whole. And they don't realize that he's fighting against some pseudo Otsutsuki members. He's literally fighting against somebody who has Hagoromo's chakra with a little bit of Hamura's chakra, because if you guys remember, you know, Naruto and Hinata combined their chakras in order to defeat the Tentegon. And the thing is, we have the celestial being from this clan who has no idea. He just only assumes that they have just the 9-tailed beast or the tail beast, you know, the chakra fruits that were left around the planet. But outside of that, you know, there is still a direct connection regardless if Naruto had Kurama inside of him or not, because he is the Ashura reincarnation. Same thing goes for Sasuke. He is the Indra reincarnation, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, Momoshiki ain't want to hear none of that shit. Naruto was talking out loud. You know, you think this would be something Naruto would be doing inside of his head, but he was actually talking when Momoshiki could hear him. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, look, bitch, I'm a parent first. You gonna respect me being a parent, bitch, because if you don't, you gonna hear this shit regardless, because like I'm gonna beat you up. He literally said, I need to beat you up so I can get back to him, like right in that moment. And Momoshiki was like, nigga, you tied up, I'm extracting your chakra, shut the fuck up and sit there and be quiet. But it was really crazy because Naruto was probably thinking of a way to get out. But later on, you know, obviously the Kage pull up. It was really dope to see all 5 Kage pulling up at the summit. You know what I'm saying? They was ready. They was here to bust some ass. And then even Otsutsuki Kage told Momoshiki and Kenshiki, it was unfortunate that you guys decided to attack when all 5 Kage were gathered. It would be rather unfortunate if you guys came to that demise. You guys had some really bad luck, some bad timing. And, you know, that's kind of fucked up, because when they attacked, almost all the most powerful shinobis in the fucking world were in one spot. Literally, we had all 5 Kages, so they have almost all the affinities. Naruto himself already has most of the affinities. Obviously, they can't use their fucking, you know, ninjutsus and shit like that. So these are like also people that are high level taijutsu users. We got Dadari, who is a master of taijutsu. You know, he uses his swords. We have the boy fucking Chojuro, who's a master of kin jutsu, and you know, he has his little bit of taijutsu too. Then we have Sasuke, who's a master of taijutsu, kenjutsu, and shuriken jutsu, as well as the Tsuchikage, who kind of reminds me a lot of Mei, but she also reminds me a lot of Tsunade, you know, regarding her styles. So we have her, who is also a master of taijutsu too. Like, you running into all the niggas that could throw hands, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Gaara, who just uses sand. You know, he still uses the sand to allow people to get closer and, you know, basically help from a range. Because if you guys look, he made the spiderweb thread for Darui to run up on like he did in the movie. But it's still like, yo, you guys had some pretty shitty luck to run into these dudes at that time. Like, I'm talking about, you ran into all 5 Kages at once. Like, dog, what are the odds of that, dog? That is like the most ridiculous shit in the world. Like, that's fucked up, because at that moment, you knew you fucked up. Like, I mean, they probably still arrogant as fuck, because they're thinking to themselves, we're celestial beings, we're from space, we're from another dimension, we're from this holy land. You know, you guys are ain't shit. We created the power that you use. You guys have this effortless, you know, way of thinking that, like, I'm gonna fucking get stronger, versus I have this effortless way of just absorbing the nigga that's next to me, taking his powers, and I'm fucking strong. What's up, little bitch? You want some hands? Like, literally, Naruto was kind of upset about that, and I do respect that. And he also talks about how Momoshiki is similar to the scientific ninja tool, because he effortlessly got power, and the only reason he feels as though like Boruto did it was because Naruto didn't acknowledge him, and that's what really kind of happened. And it was really dope to see, you know, Boruto and Naruto rekindle. We saw Boruto actually ask Naruto about his past. He was like, you never told me anything about your stories of the past. You know what I'm saying? You ain't tell me about any of those things. You know, you don't have to teach me nothing, but like, just come around and tell me about your stories. Don't just lecture me, you know, actually tell me what you went through. And it was really funny to hear Naruto sound like to his older, like his original self. You know, he was laughing, he was giggling, and he was just like, yo, it's a long story. You know, are you sure you want to hear this? This is a long story. And then they shook hands like men. It wasn't like on some father son shit. Like, I've hugged my dad. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no complex. I hug my dad. You know, I tell my dad I love you all the time. This man like shook his dad's hand. You know, it was like some big brother type shit. He's like, I got you, dog. I got you too, little bro. It's like, whoa, wait. This connection is way different for father and son. And I mean, it's got to be understood that Naruto has never really been a parent. He has not really seen how parenting is supposed to be. So he ain't gonna act like a parent. He's only trying to act like somebody who's gonna protect everybody. So he looks at Boruto and he's like, all right, he's my son. He's just a kid. You know, he doesn't trust in him. He just wants to look after him. He wants to take care of him. He's thinking that's what a true parent is. But a parent is somebody who understands you. A parent is somebody you can confide in. A parent is your friend, your mentor, your guiding key. You know, a parent is somebody who also scolds you, lecture you when you do wrong. But you know, we seen Naruto only do the scolding and lecturing part. You know, obviously he cares, but like we never seen him like, you know, let Boruto confide in him. You know, Boruto, when he got certain things in the manga, he didn't go to Naruto. He went straight to Sasuke. When certain things happened, you know, obviously he wanted to tell his dad, but his dad was like, you don't have to be Bakugan. I know for a fact you didn't train, you know. So that was building up a distrust for Boruto. He was like, damn, you don't even trust me when I'm coming to you being honest and I'm letting you know everything. That's like you doing something bad and you tell your parent and, you know, they don't believe you. And like you do something good or you tell your parent and they don't believe you. And it's like, yo, why even tell them at this point? Because when I tell them, they're just not going to believe me. So why even say anything? And that's what kind of built up in Boruto. And I think that wall is starting to come down, you know, because they are finally starting to get past this. This was Boruto's development arc, ladies and gentlemen. This was what we needed for Boruto. Boruto is now past that point. Boruto is going to be excelling really rapidly and he's going to be going into the right direction. Boruto now understands the true essence of a ninja and he knows what he needs to do in order to make it to the next level and take his game up there. And he also finally got acknowledged by his dad, the person he wanted to get acknowledged by the most. It was really dope. We also see Shikamaru and Shikadai obviously basically looking around for Yudashiki. They talk about how Yudashiki is supposed to be in hiding. They talk about how there was 3 of them. One went into hiding, 2 of them escaped into the next dimension with Naruto, and they talk about how he still may be on the loose, how he's still looking around, so everybody be on guard. So obviously Shikamaru rallied the troops, he put them on high alert, you know. Then even Shikadai, he was like, yo, I'm worried about Boruto, obviously he's my friend. We see Shikamaru talk about how he used to be worried about Naruto in the past and shit like that, and we see like this family connection with those 2 as well. And then we see like, you know, Shikamaru give a little snicker like, when did he become such a big shot? Because later after that, Shikadai was like, I'm going to help everybody else, you know, in order to, you know, keep things going and keep the peace and shit like that. But like all in all, this episode was good. I like the way they did the flashbacks. At the beginning part, I was like kind of annoyed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? These flashbacks are coming too rapidly. But then I saw what angle they were going at. They wanted to give you this reminiscent vibe, but also connect you with everything. You know what I'm saying? And then the way they introduced Momoshiki's new form with the Otsutsuki absorption technique, you know, that was amazing. I thought that shit was tremendous. Like that shit came in clutch. I'm talking about it was epic. There is so many more things I can talk about in this video, but obviously you guys will be talking about them in the comment section. So if you guys have your own personal thoughts and personal opinions, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. I have one more video today regarding a situation that I want to talk about in the show, you know what I'm saying, that would happen, like this little foreshadowing that happened, and I don't really want to put it in here, but I will be putting it in another video later on today, maybe tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button if you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. With that being said, my name is Shino Bentro. Stay true and stay real. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye.